Hey girls, hey. How you guys doing? Shalom, shalom. So today I am going to be crocheting a hat for my sister because she ordered a hat from me last night. And yesterday I did my live on Facebook and also on Instagram, so I'll leave the link to that below. This is a series for ofirascreations. So all that stuff that you see back there is everything that was on my live. And so the color that I'm going to be making today, let's get into the hat. The color I'm going to be making today is this color right here. This is considered a mustard gold. And I'm going to be trying my best to get everything into the frame. Excuse my nails, guys. And yesterday I was like messing with my fingers so much that I ended up breaking skin. But you know, whatever. So this is how I start my yarn off, and I just do this quick little action right here to start my chains. So we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. After we chain 5, we're going to connect to that very first stitch right there. So we're going to go back and we're doing a slip stitch in the first stitch. I'm wondering, how can I get this to focus better? So from there we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And I forgot to tell you guys, I am using a 6.5 crochet hook. This is like so not cool that I cannot get this thing to focus. It's like super fun. So this is a 6.5 crochet hook. It says it's the letter K. So we have our chain 3 for the beginning. We chain 3. And now we're going to do a half double crochet 9 times. So in total, we should have 10 stitches in the total. So that's 1 half double crochet. 2 half double crochets. Okay guys, so I had to change the angle of the camera because I was not getting this thing to get focused at all. So we have 1, 2, 3. And that's including our chain 3. So this would be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and our last one is 10. We have to have 10 total. So what we're going to do here is we're going to slip stitch around the first chain 3 to make our complete circle. And then we're going to chain 3. And then in that very same stitch right there, we're going to go back and do a half double crochet. And then we're chaining 1. And then in the next stitch, we do a half double crochet, chain 1, and we go back into that same stitch, do a half double crochet, chain 1. And we're going to do that all the way around. So half double crochet, chain 1, go back into the same stitch, half double crochet, and then we end it off with a chain 1 and we move to the next stitch. Half double crochet, chain 1, and then another half double crochet in the same stitch, chain 1, and then you do that all the way around until you get back to the end or until you get back to your first chain 3. And this would be row 2. This is row 2 right here. And I'm going to try to make it a little bit shorter, the video, by pausing and continuing. But for right now, row 2, you want to make sure that you double up on each stitch. So half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet, chain 1. Okay guys, so we're now at the end of the row, and when you're at the end, what you're going to do is you're going to chain 1 and chain 1, and then we're going to make a slip stitch. Okay, so we completed row 2. So now we're chaining 3 again. Our foundation stitch is always to chain 3 no matter what row we're starting. Now because this is row 3, we're going to move to the next stitch, and we're going to do a single half double crochet, chain 1, and then move to the next stitch, half double crochet, chain 1, move to the next stitch, half double crochet, and then chain 1. You're going to do this all the way around to the end. And then for also the same pattern for row 4. So in each stitch all the way around, it's a half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet, chain 1. And this is to build the hat. And then after we build the hat, we'll do the increase. But let's focus on row 3 and 4 for now. All right guys, so here we are at the end of row 4. So we're going to chain 2 at the end of row 4, and then we're going to make a slip stitch. And I like to pull this just to center that so we can have like the minimum amount of space in there. And then we're chaining 3. We're starting rows 5 and 6. This is our increase. So in rows 5 and 6, we're going to go back into the very same stitch, chain 1, half double crochet 1 time, chain 1, and then half double crochet, chain 1, half double crochet back in the same stitch, chain 1, and then the next one is half double crochet, chain 1, and move to the next stitch. So the pattern is 2 half double crochets in 1 chain, and then 1 half double crochet, and then 2 half double crochets, then 1 half double crochet. So that is the pattern. And between every half double crochet is chain 1. That's how you make your space. That's how you space your hat out, okay? And this is for row 5 and 6, same exact pattern. And then I would meet you back at the beginning of row 7. Okay guys, so we are at the end of row 6, and as you can see, it is coming along beautifully. So at the end of row 6, we're going to chain 2 because as you can see, it's like really tight and you want to get that space to show. So chain 2 and then slip stitch. Again, I hope you guys understand the terms. This video is for those who already know the basic stitching. I'm just showing you guys how I make my mesh hat. So I'm chaining 3 again. And from this one, I'm going to do from row 7 to row 14, just because the sister that I'm making this hat for, her dreads are very long. So I want to make sure that the hat has enough space to where her dreads will not be poking out in the little holes, and it will cover her head modestly. Okay, so we're going to do from rows 7 to 14 in the same stitch. So chain 3, half double crochet, chain 1, move on, half double crochet, chain 1, move to the next stitch, half double crochet, chain 1, move to the next stitch. And guys, this is it. Every time you get to the end of the row, you'll chain 2 and make a slip stitch, then chain 3. But the pattern stays the same. Half double crochet, single half double crochet in every stitch from the first row, from the first row of row 7 all the way to row 14. And then by the time you're done, you should have a nice big circle. And then we're going to close the circle up so that way it can form into a hat. And it'll be nice and tight around her head to hold her dreads up and to keep her head covered. Okay. So one order about to be complete. This is row 7. We're just chaining 1. Row 7 to row 14. Same pattern. We're chaining 1 all the way around. 1 half double crochet, chain 1. Next stitch, 1 half double crochet, chain 1. Next stitch, 1 half double crochet, chain 1. Okay guys, I have not reached to row 14 as yet, but if you can see this, this is how it looks at row 10. You see how it's making that curve already? I'm at the end of row 10 and I'm going to chain 3 like I told you guys before. And then just move to the next stitch, same pattern. Half double crochet 1, chain 1, move to the next stitch. Half double crochet 1, chain 1. The hat is taking on its own shape at this point. Right now we're just adding body and volume to the hat. Okay guys, so we are at the end of row 14 and we're going to do 2 chains, of course, to end it off and do a slip stitch. Okay, so we end that off. And then from here, we're just doing a single crochet all the way around. So what is a single crochet? Of course, you guys should already know because you're more advanced. You're not beginners. So single crochet is you pull the loop, pull it through. Pull the loop, pull it through. You pull the loop and you pull it through, okay? All the way around. All the way around to the end. Okay guys, so we're at the end and just to seal it off, I like to, this is how the hat looks. Matter of fact, let me just show you. You see how that looks? If I can back it up. That's how it looks with the single stitch. Hat's done, complete. But what I like to do is I like to go back just one more time. So I would chain 1 and I would go back one more time and half double crochet without a chain space in between, just half double crochet all the way around so I can just give it like a little border around the end. And I just need to, because I'm at the end of my row, it's like easily tangling, so I gotta separate it while I'm stitching. So sorry for that pause. But yeah, I just like half double crochet all the way around. I don't know why this camera is not focusing. It's making everything look so super blurry, which is not making me too happy that the end of the video is so different from the beginning. But can't fix that now. We're almost done with this hat and we're definitely going to ship it out. I got 2 other packages to ship out today. All praises to the Most High that I am getting sales. I am trying to do my best to accumulate daily sales. So I'm always on Instagram, always on Facebook, always adding things to my Etsy shop or creating something new for my Etsy shop. So I'm going to be making this mesh hat. I'm also going to make a fisherman's hat, and that's for another video for another day. My daughter wants to share a grape with me, so she is like being determined to give me the grape. Okay, guys. So you're going to do this all the way to the end, and then you're going to slip stitch, and you're going to seal your hat by hiding your tail end. Yeah, all the way around. Okay, guys, so I'm at the end, so I'm just going to slip stitch. And then we're going to get our scissors. And cut it. You can cut it however long you want, but it's not really necessary to cut it like super long, because all you're going to do is slip stitch on the top till you get to that little end right there, and then you slip stitch and you pull it all the way through. Pull that little end all the way through. And what I like to do is tug on it, and then I will go in that the bottom of that last slip stitch, and I will shove my crochet needle through that bottom double crochet, and I'll pull it, and I'll just go backwards all the way down. So I'm going back to row 13, and I'll pull it through, and then once I do that, I just tug on it a little bit and it disappears. So that's that, and that is the hat. It is now complete. It is now done. It is now complete. I'm trying to just center it so you guys can see what it looks like. That's the hat. That's our mesh hat that we just made. Mustard color. Nice and precise. Very beautiful. And I'll take a picture on the mannequin just so you can see what it looks like on the mannequin. And that's that. If you would like a hat like this, I'm also going to be selling this hat on my Etsy shop. Please go to the Etsy shop and purchase a hat. If you don't want to make it, I'll make it for you. Shalom, guys. Thanks for watching. Please come again.